For the longest time, I had terrible posture, shoulders drifting forward, upper back rounded, neck that always felt tight. So, in today's video, I wanted to share the exact routine I've been doing for a little over a year now that's completely transformed my posture. So let's get into the first move, stick overhead rotations. Now this exercise does two important things. First, it restores overhead mobility, which helps reduce tightness in the shoulders and neck, and at the same time, it opens up the chest muscles that tend to pull your shoulders forward in the first place. So grab a stick and start with a wide grip. If you're really tight, I recommend going wider than you think. From here, slowly bring the stick up and over, then back to the front in a controlled motion. The key here is to explore your range. So, as you feel your shoulders start to open up, gradually narrow your grip to challenge that mobility a bit more. When doing so, you'll feel a strong stretch across the chest and the front of the shoulder. That's how you know you're challenging yourself enough. I usually spend about 2 minutes here, depending on how tight I feel that day. But here's where most people stop. They stretch, feel better, and move on. But the problem is, that alone won't hold. To truly unlock your posture and keep it open, you need strength. And that's where wall angels come in. Simply place your back flat against the wall, then slide your arms up as high as you can. Count to 2 and lower. Now there are two things you'll want to watch out for: shrugging and arching the back. Both of these cheat the movement and often just add to the problem. So instead, actively push your shoulders down and back against the wall. When you do those two things, you'll feel your mid and upper traps working really hard, and even your lats. Now to make this even more challenging, you can do two things. First, press more firmly into the wall with your hands, and at the top, lift your hands slightly off the wall and hold for a few seconds. These two things really force your upper back and shoulder stabilizers to engage. But if it feels too difficult or you're limited in shoulder mobility, simply work with a smaller range. Start by only going halfway up, stay controlled, and gradually build from there. As for how much to do, I usually spend around 1 to 2 minutes here daily, focusing on quality over speed and really looking for that burning sensation in the upper back. But if you want to see even faster progress and start standing taller naturally, there is one bonus move I recommend doing. You see, good posture isn't just about stretching your chest, it's also about teaching your shoulders to stay back without collapsing forward. And one of the best ways to do that is prone swimmers. Simply lying face down on the floor and slowly reaching your arms all the way up overhead, then back behind your body, will do wonders for your posture. When done right, you'll feel your upper and mid back working really hard, and that's exactly what we want. Just make sure you actively fight the urge to let your shoulders round forward as you move through the movement. That makes sure we're locking in that ideal posture. Now, if you prefer a slightly easier variation, you can also do the standing. But same thing here, be careful not to arch your lower back or let those shoulders collapse forward to cheat the movement. Now, I do want to mention two small changes that made a huge difference for me. First, keep your screen at eye level whenever you can. If you're constantly looking slightly down, you're feeding into that rounded posture. Second, repeat these movements daily, not once a week or when you feel tight, because posture isn't fixed by one stretch. It's reshaped by repetition. So the more often you remind your body what good alignment feels like, the faster it starts to default to it. But here's something even more important. Posture is also heavily impacted by your hips. If your pelvis is tilted forward or unstable, your spine has no choice but to compensate above it. So if you're serious about building better posture, you can't ignore the hips. And that's exactly what the Deep Squat program is about. It's a structured follow-along video series designed to unlock your squat, improve hip mobility, and support your lower back instead of stressing it. So if that sounds like something you need, you can find the link down below. So thanks for watching, remember to look after your body, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.